Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, Storm of Blades? We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you. Just to let you know, we're gonna miss you. I wasn't able to watch last night because of I was at my mom's house eating corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah. So playing tonight, we're gonna talk about the regional, and let's see if I can get like centered in my own like screen. We're gonna talk about the regional and there we go. Well, yeah, I know you're still playing, but we're gonna miss you on the streams, though, bruh. We're gonna miss you. We're talking about Denver. We're gonna talk about Denver some more, and then I don't know, talk about the new UGN stuff, and then I think a couple, maybe one of my awesome teammates from Final Round Gaming is going to play some games with me. I guess we're gonna try this whole tabletop simulator thingamajig on here, so we're gonna try it. So, um, speaking of which, I should probably boot up tabletop while I'm waiting. But yeah, man. Oh no. There we go. Let me think. What to say? I didn't watch much of Swiss, but I did watch a lot of the top eight. Um, I guess they had like 83 people, which is fantastic for a regional, like 3 or 4 weeks after Worlds. Um, you're trying to work out what I'm gonna play in Essek. Oh my gosh, did Brett get like did he like play Essek and he gotcha? Because man, Essek is a thing, right? Like my character kind of just goes poof sometimes. But yeah, so I guess we just leave it like that, and then we'll have Josh create the room. No, as now as the county of it's Essex. Okay, I thought it said Essex. My bad. Okay, cool. Where the regionals are? Okay. Like, how soon is that? This weekend or the weekend after? I don't remember if it goes us then OCE then you guys, or if it goes us you guys then OCE. I don't remember what the whole spiel is. I don't keep track of things outside of America, obviously, like a dirty American. Next month? Are they really a month apart? Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, neat. We kind of like that. So there gives like a month of like. That's pretty sweet, actually. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. April 18th, hey? That's like that's a couple weeks after the case event. So yeah, which Porset Games is hosting on April 5th. Double case event, double case payout. Let's pack the room. I want to pack it. I want Stan to cancel all of his events for that day except for the case event because that would be sick. What are you? So you haven't trying to figure out what you're gonna play. What's your options, man? Like, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? But yeah, so the regionals, yeah, it was pretty cool. They had, so in Denver, Colorado, I didn't get to go because it's just too soon after Worlds, and I just don't have that much PTO. But I got to watch it. It was fun. It looked like it was, I don't know if like, oh, ads. Sadage. Sorry, man. Ads. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the whole how to split ads apart. Sorry, man. My apologies. But the meta breakdown was something really crazy. Um, we're looking at King Ghidorah, Godzilla, Nick Reagan. Not a surprise, right? Like Nick Reagan was one of the bigger, like him and Mitchell, right? Were like out the door, like, oh, these characters are broken and all that stuff. So, but yeah, like Mitchell's really good, Nick's really good. Ymir, Grog, which is weird that Grog was still 6% of the room, and Tarian. Um, the fact that I'm not flying you out, oh my gosh, like that, yeah. There makes me sad. Yeah, I know it. People like there was a rumor at like Dallas, not Dallas, in Denver that I had some locals. Sorry, man. So, touting this as like the real Midwest regional, which don't get me wrong, like I appreciate it that people were saying that it's like the real Midwest regional, but it's really not. It's just a case event, man, where where I'm trying to compile like one of the greatest rosters, like I can locally, right? Like I got my locals. We got Mitchell and Phil. I heard Andrew Holder may make an appearance. Andrew Holder making an appearance. Very cool. Wish I could get rid of that glare off my frickin' forehead, but you know I'm bald, so it's whatevs. Um, but yeah, like Tam, Rebby are coming out. Some of the Iowa crew are coming. Trying to get more some Ohio people. Trying to get Barlow to come out. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to tell people. Current play for take top the three. Oh, cool. Okay, see what both of them do well. You know, like I guess that's not a bad start since you know I think there was 5 of them and 3 converted, which is crazy, right? Like that's just nuts. So Ghidorah was the most represented character, which is really surprising to me. I know he's a good deck, right? Like I know that Ghidorah is really good, but man, is he like a snooze fest to play against and play? Like Godzilla's always gonna be Godzilla, right? Nick wasn't a surprise. And he gets the Storm of Blades. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is. It is for you, right? You are the Storm of Blades, so that does make sense. And then Grog was the Grog and Grog and Tarion were the top two critical role characters, which isn't a surprise to me because Grog is touted as the best character. True, yeah. Ghidorah losing and dissolving. Oh, I forgot. My chat's not up. Let me move this over the Denver slides. There we go. Yeah, which is kind of crazy, right? Like he's lost like one of his main defensive pieces, and he's still one of the best decks. Like I guess he gets to play Sweeping Dagger still on Void, and he still gets to like play this hand destruction package with other pieces, and it's pretty good. Grog making a big splash on his first tournament. Same thing with Tarion, but I think like Tarion really scratches that asset like button that the Mimic players don't get to have anymore because Mimic's kind of trash. Then Byaku's not a surprise, and then 53% are others. So most likely, I think that's like 1 ofs and maybe a couple 2 ofs. But yeah, 83 players for the first one's not terrible, but I mean that's going to be the smallest regional of the year for the NA most likely. So I'm not high on Grog either. Not when you have characters who can print momentum and Scanlan hand turns them sideways, or like I don't know. I just think he's too slow in my opinion. And then I'm gonna get blasted by one probably at the case event. But yeah, I think he's just kind of slow. But yeah, moving on. Whoop. I'm gonna have to hide chat. Boop. Not yet. So this is your top 8. Fun fact though, no chaos decks in top 8 for the first like major event of 2025. Technically, Mitchell Tremino can be a chaos deck. You're probably playing some of the good pieces in the chaos, but Justin was playing chaos and order pieces, but Rio's main order, which is crazy, right? Like there's no chaos. We had 3 Nicks convert. We had a Mitchell convert, 2 Tarions, a Hanji, Zoe, 4 Eyes, and Andrew on Rodon, which is crazy, right? But man, look at that. 3 all decks. Who said the all symbol was dead, right? Like people were saying the all symbol was just kaputted, and it top 3 as 3 of the 8 spots in the top 8, right? But yeah. So like I could go over the deck list, but I don't really want to because I think that's kind of boring, and other people will do it, and Tam will do a top 8 and all that stuff. So I'm not really like in that big of a hurry to do all that, but which is really like I think it's just the power of Nick. Yeah, I also think the 3 Nick decks were different. The same symbol, but they all played the game. They all played the deck a little differently. I know, which was cool because Nick got top 8, and he made a pretty good run, right? Yeah. And then I really want to see the Tarian decks. I heard the Hanji Four Eyes was just a blitzkrieg kill you on turn 2, or he tried to kill you on turn 2. I know he was just murdering people on turn 2 with that deck. Andrew was just playing Tried and True, Rodon, Void, Control, and then like, man, like even though it was a control deck, he could be complete like aggressively kill people. Like I saw him just dumpster Calvin, Travis the Calvin on Lethal Slash. Okay, okay, yeah, that make I could see both. I could see both things, but like if you staple like a true 100% on a Lethal Slash, seems pretty cool, right? Um, but Andrew on was playing like the match I saw against Calvin, like he would just swung an attack, made it for a Kabil, like ton, like granted Calvin wasn't able to. I think he had like 2 foundations on turn 2 or something like that. He did not build very well, and he kind of just went right into him. And then same thing, like and then they went to a cool game. Calvin stole game 1, which was really cool. This is the one I watched for the most part. Calvin stole game 1. Game 2, Andrew just like blew him up, and then game 3, Calvin had a build 1, but he had 2. I guess in the end, he had 2 lethal slashes in hand. So, but like he threw an attack, and then Andrew breaker 2'd him with barrier shield, so that basically ended his turn. So he wasn't able to do the lethal slash thing and kill him. Yeah, all local was playing. A local was playing similar deck to Cadence. Just the Colossus wanted to value attacks into Death Casino and get you. Yeah. That's something like I don't know. Like, do you? I'm not sure if the casino package is gonna get nuked. I mean, like, I don't know. We'll move on, and then boom, we had our finals. Oops. We had our finals. Andrew Porat versus Justin Martin. Justin ended up taking down Nick Reagan, playing Nick Reagan. Sad face. Final round teammate lost to Team MGLA. Andrew beat Caden, who 2-0'd Travis Tangerman, I guess super duper fast. I guess Travis said like he drew 1 attack over 4 games, which was awesome. Awesome, great. But I do think eventually Nick's character is going to scale down in power because of all the enhances being rotated out due to blitzes. Because he only copies enhances, he didn't copy blitzes. So eventually his character will be pretty much just doing 2/2s, and then if any like single year attacks, you know. Like, is there an argument that Nick and Mitchell are too good right now? I think it's more along the lines of people haven't adjusted to the play, right? Like, it's been a while since we've had like look at Rodon, like the character is still crazy and he's still allowed to do what he does, and but like Storm of Blaze said it'll be firepower if anything. I agree completely. Like I think firepower is probably on the chopping block or in some sort of, hey man, you're only allowed to play it if you play the deck like unmodified, maybe. I don't know. I just pretend to be a person on the internet and have an opinion. But our finals was Andrew versus Justin. I did not get to see it in full. I know that Andrew ended up taking it down overall over Justin playing Order Mitchell. I'm playing a Chaos Mitchell, which I love. I think that deck is super sick, super sweet. I do like the stuff that Justin was doing. Looping that heaven piercing ice wall and freezing your rival, and then just with VME setting up your attack hand while defending. Super cool. But yeah, let me see if anyone is ready to play. New audio input device. whenever. Um, let's see here. We are going to try to play some games tonight. Not sure if it's going to work or not, but I've never done this on streaming at least, so. But yeah, so it's very interesting. Like the Zoe deck, the Hanji Zoe deck, kind of iterated from like Kevin's build. Like it wasn't like Kevin's build, which was like a kind of like a grind me out style deck, right? Like the dude just blew up people, and I don't think people were ready for that. So that's really cool. Um, it's nice to see the Critical Role characters making a splash. The first event, they're legal. We all knew Nick and Justin. Yeah, they are very different, by the way. To be honest, yeah. I think that I have a feeling that we probably won't. I don't want to say we won't see anything come. What is it? April 2nd? I don't know. It'd be really interesting because I don't know. I think that because for the case event, I can't expect people to build decks 3 days after, right? Like or 4 days after. I tested Pony into the one game in 20. But yeah, I can't see myself having all these changes in with if we have the ban and errata list the week before the case event. I can't say, hey man, we can't do it, but yeah, like speaking of the case event, again, it's April 6th at Boar's Head Games in Elgin, Illinois. We're going to try to stream it. I think Tam's bringing us streaming equipment, so we're probably going to try to stream it. I'm going to try to see if anybody would like to commentate for it, but I doubt it, because I can't offer money. So I do want to touch on Nathan DeWalt's and Barlow G's decks. I like that they were two different symbols. I wonder how much of the I haven't looked at the decks yet, so I wonder how much of the shell is the same, right? Like, because I had a video come out today, about attunement and its 6-month review. I kind of polled some of the community about it and asked them what their opinions are. Like, what do like, what do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you don't care? X, Y, and Z. And it actually came back with some really good feedback. Like I asked people. Like I didn't really. I imagine both. Yeah, for sure. I think they're both trying to powerful 5U. I agree. Like I think you watch. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Thank you. I think that the general consensus, I want to say, is that attunement's okay. It's fine. I think people like the higher rarity stuff being unattuned or multi-symboled, I should say, like the old cards, just because it allows you to, like, you have all these attuned cards that are like the shell of the deck. Like it wants to do what the symbol does, right? Like we say we're building a chaos whatever deck, and the attuned cards is what the chaos symbol wants to do, and then the rares and up or ultra rares and up are exactly what your character wants to do, like your character theme, right? Like we have all these thief cards, or we have like kit specifically for like Tarian or whatever, right? Like, or like it's say like in Ninja Turtles, we have like all these, it's a good symbol attuned cards, and in Leonardo has like an ultra rare and an SR, and they have the good symbol on it, and it does stuff that Leo wants to do or whatever. But I think SRs may have to be generic enough to like you can put them in other decks, but I don't know. Like I could see Raph getting rage counters. I really could. That would be interesting because he's always mad, so we could see him have rage counters, but I think it just may be easier if I do it this way. I think my buddy is. I think they're walking the dog. Yeah, I don't know if things like from this event, I don't know if much are gonna get banned, right? Like, I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think it's enough, to be honest. It's one event. I do think combined firepower may have its time in the sun, and I think it may actually like end up, you know, um, yeah, maybe going. But yeah, let me. I'm gonna go ahead and whoop. We'll go here and there. So yeah. So just to preface, like I guess where we're kind of just hanging out. Like I'm trying to get back into streaming. I'm not probably still only do it once a week. Combined may go. I would be fine with that. Honestly, I don't mind that. So just like trying to, we got a new computer, so my computer won't explode now when I stream. So, and do other things. And man, it is so much easier having not having a 13-year-old computer, where like it just explodes if you try to touch it. But yeah, so goal is to try to stream every Monday, leading into final round gaming. So we'll probably touch on like just news and stuff like for the week, and or whatnot. Because and then I'm still gonna do videos, but like I think this would just be a fun way to play games and get some games recorded. And so I'm gonna try to get yeah. I enjoy the casino life, but appreciate the toxicity of it. Yeah. I think I've played one casino deck, like personally. I think I've played it once, and it was Bert too, and it was okay. It was fine. It was whatever, man. You know. So, um, but yeah, like I don't know if I want to stream every Monday, and that's pretty much it. Because like other people stream Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever, and I don't know. I think Monday is a fine time for me to do it because I used to do it and then kind of fell off. I think now that I'm able to run all these programs at once and not have my computer explode, I think I'm gonna get back into it and just play some games on Monday because I do play games on Friday with the team. But I think those are usually streamed on Tam's channel or they're streamed somehow on the final round channel. I don't know. So it's a work in progress. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm currently playing. I guess we can pull up what I'm playing. So we'll do that. How's that? Oh no, I know one other thing I wanted to talk about. I'm dumb. Oopsies. I'm stupid. The UGN points thing. Right here. Is that it? Nope. Where is it? Where did I see? Oh, here it is. So the UGN thing changed. Boop. So yeah, all the points changed. Yeah, that's my 90, not almost 10K points. Yeah, we know. But as of right now, as of this morning, there were these items new. Okay, so the new items on there were the booster box for Cowboy Bebop, the Bebop Rival deck, and the Bebop DLC, which is crazy value. 300 points, 600 points, 1,200 points. Yeah, sure, it's like a tons of box, bunch of wrappers and points. But you can get challenger decks now for free, for not free, but you get the challenger decks, which is like a $30, $35 value for your pack wrappers, right? They're just your trash. I think the thing, and then like I like it how they say this week only. So these are the special stuff, right? That limited quantities. That was super sad. That whatchamacallit, hooray for being relevant for the first time ever. Yeah, that is true. But my biggest thing is it was kind of funny that the Bebop box sold out like instantly. Like I was on there early enough to get one, but I have a Bebop box downstairs, so I just kind of focused in on the DLC and the rival deck, and then I got one of each challenger because I'm gonna keep them sealed because I have a sealed collection, which is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. So, but that's the one thing. What are you saying that they ran out real fast? Well, I assume that with the booster boxes is that there's probably like there because they are in print product now in stores that won't be able to sell. Oh yeah, because they are in print. Oh. Yeah, in-print product that stores won't be able to sell. Yeah, that's true. But is it really? But like technically, it's not really free. You still have to spend money to get the wrappers, right? And um, I don't know, but I mean, it does help out people who have a bunch of wrappers who may not be able to get these. I don't know. Um, but like as someone who keeps things sealed, like this is perfect for me. Like I'm not opening that rival box. I'm not opening those challenger decks. I'm not opening that DLC. But it would be super sick though, right? Like next week is freaking Mortal Kombat stuff, right? Um, yeah, it's not a huge thing, but it still kind of takes away from the LGS experience. Hey Corey, how's it going, buddy? We talked about Denver. If you're just hopping in, we talked about Denver and how Andrew won, and like what like combines probably going, yada yada yada, whatever. But now we're talking about the UGN thing. So the web, like the rewards thing was updated today. Oh yeah, if there's MK, I'm smashing that button as fast as I can for my box and for my rival deck. But yeah, like this is super cool. Like they're gonna, I mean, they're probably just clearing out the warehouse, right? Like they're going through the old Jasco warehouse, and wouldn't be surprised if we saw Felicia decks, John Talbane decks, Mega Man decks, Dr. Wily decks. Like I wouldn't be surprised, right? We'll probably see Capcom Platinum boxes. I mean, Red Horizon would be sweet. I'd take one of each. That'd be super dope. So, but remember, like we're not getting any more points via redemption, like packs and booster boxes, until Turtles, right? And the only way we can get points are through events, like your locals, your scrambles, your I think your scrambles are 120. You have to, man. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, like scrambles are 120, I believe. Your store championships are 120. Regionals are 240, and I think like worlds is like double that. I want to say, I don't remember. But like there's a lot of points. There's a lot of points to get via the events, right? Sure, it takes 2 events to get 1 promo, and I think the bummer thing is that Mitch, Nick, and the 2 Critical Role promos all doubled in price. Man, I'd love the Darkstalker decks, but 0 points because no local. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah, that's the rough part, right? Like, I mean, you could sign up. I don't know. I believe you're an overnight guy. I believe Fuzzy. But like Tam's like Wednesday stuff, champ cards should never. I actually agree with that. I agree with that. I don't think champ cards should ever leave. I think maybe a year. But like, and they're like they haven't stated, like they said everything. Like, was it? It says Mitch and Nick are March 31st. So who's to say they're not like on a monthly rotation, right? Like they come back in June or May, right? April then May. Like they come back in May. Because like I know we're waiting on Garrett and Will Anderson's that were shown, like they're in the UGN, like the UniVersus, like UGN, like front page, right? They're in the background or the champ section or whatever on the website. And do you think maybe they're just gonna rotate champ cards along with the other promos? Although, yeah, but give them a big window. I'd say 2 months. I think 2 months would, like, technically what they're on redemption at Worlds, so it's been a month and a half. So maybe they'll give them 6 weeks. Maybe, I don't know. But like, I mean, everyone ordered theirs the first week, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like newer players haven't gotten it. Yeah, sure, I get it, But like, this is something cool for like also I didn't even think about the new player impact, right? Like, let's say you have a guy who can't really afford the challenger decks, right? Like he just plays with cards that people give him, or you got a new player who's just starting and they just want to build their one deck, right? But like but they can also get this other stuff on the store eventually. But like, always go to your local LGS first. I'm gonna preface that, please. that's you're not your LGS, your local LGS should always be the first spot you get cards. But I do like this idea of getting things like they're just clearing out the warehouse or whatever, because like it's only for a week. And then they said that I believe it's 9 a.m. Pacific, which is 11 a.m. Central Time. They're gonna on Monday. They're always gonna. That's when the store rotates. So at 9 a.m., 11 p.m., 11 a.m. Central Time. So that'd be noon Eastern. 5 o'clock in the UK, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They're gonna rotate the products, right? They'll rotate the stock out. Because like I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the older MHA cards come back, like you know. Hacker Extraordinaire, they were sold out of those, so maybe they're gonna, you know, it's 4 p.m. All right, thank you. Like, oh, challengers, you don't have a local place for those? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm super stoked for challengers in there because as someone who collects the challengers sealed, I'm hoping those, because the minute those Godzilla ones pop up, you know, all that stuff, boom, 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 I'm ordering it. It was super cool to see some of the older stuff though, like you know your Bebop, like rip to people who bought the 25th anniversary playmat for 2K. This guy, but this was like a long time ago when it first popped on. I know someone, I guess someone on the Discord said, "Rip to me, I just bought that mat 2 weeks ago." And I'm like, "Oh, that sucks," right? But like, I honestly think that because people were kind of perturbed that the booster box and the rival deck and the DLC sold out so fast. Correct. Yeah, I agree. Storm of Blades. Let me pop Twitch chat up here so so you guys can see what they said. Yeah, the issue is that anyone has any beef with this. It is that all. It's all free stuff that they don't need to do. Correct. They did not need to put this stuff up. I do. Yeah. I don't know. I have a theory. If you want to hear my theory, I think they're trying to drain points early. So when the deck boxes go up, like no one's gonna be able to get them because everyone's just thrown their points at booster boxes. Like 1,200 points for a booster box, which is let me do the math here because I'm really bad at math. So let's see here. We got how many points? 1,200 divided by 24 is it's technically 50 boxes worth. It's 50 boxes worth of packs for that one booster box. Oh yeah, for sure. They're trying to drain everyone's points for other things. So like, you may not see a booster box. You may see like weeks of like booster boxes for retro. Like, would be really wild if they threw standard product up there. That would be the wildest shit, right? That would be just crazy, in my opinion. If they did that. Like I don't know if they would do that, if they would put standard stuff up there or not. But yeah, it's wild, and that they even have booster boxes. The which is cool is because I've been like, I'm hoping Street Fighter gets, maybe like the Street Fighter set gets put up on here when we have the Ryu and Chun-Li decks. That could be something. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna snap by booster boxes. Like, there's no way. I don't need another deck box, but I know people who are waiting for the deck boxes because deck boxes are sweet. Dark Tournament. Gonna have to be pretty crazy stuff to make me spend my points before boxes. Yeah. Like, if they threw Dark Tournament up here, I think people would complain, to be honest. Like, I don't want to see, like, granted, the challengers are a different thing. I think the challengers are being on here. Like, if we had clash decks on here too, but I think that the clash decks kind of aren't the most popular thing. Like, I could see. I don't want to see standard product on here. You know, like, I don't want to see booster boxes. I don't want to see clash decks. I think the challengers are okay just based on the price point alone. But again, it's 50 boxes. It's 50 booster boxes to get a cowboy, to get that one booster box. Or it splits to 50. Oh, sorry, not 50. That's 50. It's 24. Yeah, it is. It is 50. It is. It's 50 boxes worth of packs to get that one booster box. Yeah, standard booster box. Yeah, like I think retro product is fine. Retro product is fine because I'll run out of it eventually. Um, I could also see a market of rotated sets, maybe. Because I know I'm like they used to do this thing back in the old Jasco days where if something sat on the shelf for long enough and it was sealed, you could return it. You pay for shipping, you return it, and they give you the newest stuff. They restock you with the newest set. So maybe they have like a gluttony of like MHA one. You know, no one's gonna do this for Crimson Rampage or Heroes Clash, but like people still want set one, right? Like that's still collectible. And then I don't know, like what if like Worlds promo, like not like Worlds, like participation promos from like Nats, maybe regional promos like down the line. Because obviously, like 83 people, they had enough promos for like 512 or whatever their cutoff was, right? They print out enough. They don't print out just 83 promos. They have an entire like brick of them or whatever for all three of the regionals. It's not just they just keep passing the one around, right? Because I would like oversized cards would be super cool. Like give me the oversized cards on there. I'd spend a couple hundred points on oversized cards. Because I snap bought the 2 challengers and all that. I was like, boom, not even thinking about it because I wanted it. Yeah, often the spares do get destroyed, correct. But this is a way that they don't have to destroy them now, and they can actually get paid for it, right? Like, let's say that someone bought, not the top cut stuff, obviously, but like the wall promos. I could see the wall promos being on like the prize wall stuff. For people who did not make it to the regional, could still get them. Maybe like a lifetime limited 2, or I mean, obviously you want to play set right, so it'd be like 4 or 5. But like, it would be cool. Like I mean, not like regional top cuts, not world's top cuts, but participation stuff. That stuff isn't worth anything anyways. So it's just and the wall stuff should be fine, right? I could see maybe make your own play mats. Like maybe they're going to be able to have a make your own play, because they used to do this back in the day because they used to print their mats all in house. Um, but yeah, it used to be that too. They used to print in house for play mats. Cool. Alrighty. Awesome. We're going to play some games. Let's see here. Let me get onto Discord and. Hey, buddy. How's it going? All right. Let me properties restart capture. All right. Can you guys hear him? Okay. Because I'm streaming right now.
Do I get to talk to chat? I get to talk to chat.
Yeah, you get to talk to chat. Yeah, I think I may have to turn the music down some though. So, all right, I'm ready to get my butt kicked I'm ready to get my ass kicked. So,
I'm trying to find cool stuff to play, so I hope that helps. And boy, do I hate everything that I made today.
Oh no way, really?
Yeah, but I think Gale's a bad character is the main reason why.
That could be.
Did I name? I think it's final round. It might be called UVS.
UVS. Let me see here. Final round. Come on. Boop. There it is. What's the password?
1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah. Let me get a deck out. I'm gonna allow. Okay, let me